Welcome to NHL 20. I am an expert. Controls, rook, semi-pro, gameplay, preset 4, full NHL 20 set. Continue.
I'm on the toe now, and the hit that every win I gotta hold down, probably in a go down. My competition taking notes now, cause I'm always ready to throw down.
Turn down your MeTV and turn up for your community.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll never be an individual. I'll always be a human being.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Boston, a city with almost 400 years of history. He's Ray Ferraro. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. The Stanley Cup playoffs, Ray. I guess you could say, enough said.
Everybody knows they're 4 wins away from being able to hoist the Stanley Cup. As they were a kid, they did it in the driveway, or they did it on their EA game at home. Now they get a chance to do it for real.
Opening face-off is set to go. Referee Gilles Levesque is ready to drop the puck. First 1 to 4 wins takes home the cup. It starts now. We're underway. From close, he scores! A quick goal here has the home crowd buzzing.
They are, you can tell the players are excited here with the early goal. You can expect the coaches to be telling them to keep pushing the pace on the road team. Game 1 is such a critical game in any series while teams are feeling each other out. It's kind of nice to get the first goal.
Boston's got the game's first goal. That didn't take long.
Nobody really sitting down yet. Now they're back on their feet. The bench explodes with the early first goal.
Puck picked up by Chara. Moves the puck along the half wall. From point blank, and that's a paddling from the goaltender.
He's sharp on that one. Nowhere to go for the puck. Bergeron's dangerous, and he's got the puck now. He had the go-ahead goal earlier on.
Nice pass. St. Louis steps inside. The Bruins have it against the wall. And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off.
It's sitting right there. He whipped on it. It's right in the wheelhouse.
The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Beautiful stop with the stick. Taken along the wall by Shen. Manages to hang on. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Tarasenko's taking it from his own end. Tarasenko's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Battling for the puck, but still hangs on. Let's see what the officials say. Marchand's been nabbed for tripping.
He's fishing around trying to get to the puck. Unfortunately for him, he sweeps out his feet.
St. Louis sends their man advantage unit out for the first time this evening.
Well, they've gotten themselves to within 1. Now they've got a power play opportunity to try and even the score. The best power plays always work when the feet and the puck are moving at the same time.
Puck scooped up by Achari, and they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Grizzlies lugging the puck. Moves it quickly over to Achari. Boston's got it along the wall. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Across the point. St. Louis gains a hold of it. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Boston's across the blue line. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Bozak's got it against the boards. Along the half wall with the puck. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And here comes the judgment from the official. Nordstrom's getting called for tripping. Played with fire. He got burned, Ray.
He's digging around for the puck, and sometimes you just get caught. This time the player goes down, and he's got to go to the box.
And now he angles it across to Thomas. Oh, he caught him in the open ice. What a stop. Scooped up along the wall by Pietrangelo. There's another stop. He gets that one, too.
Stop one, stop two. The goalie makes a couple of excellent saves.
Scores! Putting the power in power play.
Did just about everything right on that man advantage. They capitalized.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway.
By number 10,
Boston's on the attack.
and by number 27, time of the goal.
Into the corner of the attacking area. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. Achari's got the puck. Sends the pass down low. And that one's turned away. Puck sent across the blue line. Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. Picked up along the boards by Johansson. Hammers one from the point. Blocked in traffic. He's got a little jump. He's in all alone. Denies him on the breakaway. Takes the puck along the boards. Here he is, wristed on net. Big stop by the keeper. Boston's got it in their own zone. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Penalty expires. You really have to admire the effort of the penalty-killing unit on that one as both teams are back to even strength.
Now the pressure ramped up on the penalty kill there as they go into that last power play tied. They do a really nice job. They keep the game knotted as the power play wasn't able to cash in.
McAvoy's got it deep in the offensive end. Hammers it on net. Denies him on the play. Slides the puck to Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo's got it across the line. The Bruins gain control of the puck against the wall. Moves the puck into the attacking area. To his teammate. Scores! And he puts his team in front.
James, this game looked really comfortable as a tie game. Now they're ahead. They've got to continue to push. He didn't waste any time. If he would have stopped that puck, the goalie would have had time to readjust. As it is, it's in the net.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Boston's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. And now it's grabbed by Parayko. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Perron. And it's a quick pass to O'Reilly. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. He's got a stride. And brings it off the post.
Oh, that's a bad sound to hear. You make a good shot, you beat the goalie, and the puck's coming back.
Goalies like that sound, though.
Oh, look at that. Here we go. We got a penalty coming up right here.
We got a penalty coming up here as the officials blow the play dead.
That turns out to be a bad shift for them as they take a couple of penalties on the same play. That's a hole they're going to have to dig out of.
No kidding. They're paying for that sort of chaos on the ice there in the last couple moments. Wrists one. He scores! What a goal!
That's just a minute between goals.
You take a timeout here on the other side?
I would have taken one then, and I'd take another one now. Now, the only way he's stopping this one is if it hits him. As soon as the shooter went to shoot it, the goaltender dropped into the butterfly. He's looking around that traffic, hoping he can find it.
Boston's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. Here's a chance, a 2-on-1. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Boston's penalty killers get a hold of it. All alone! Scores! Wow, what a goal!
Nice hands, great finish, little short break in the net. Well, that's slick hands. Once he is away from the pack, he's able to slow down, take the move he wants, and he finishes it beautifully.
Boston's offense has been on fire to start this one, and still lots of time left in the first. And play resumes as the puck is dropped.
By number 63.
Chara's stick handling in his own zone. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Taken by Bozak. Denied by the goaltender. Great reflexes, another save. He's like a wall.
Somehow the shooter got loose in the slot, but the goaltender's equal to the task. That's a good save.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Bruins have taken control of this one, now leading by 3. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Up along the wing. Whiffs on that. Quick snap. He scores! Another shorthanded marker. You don't see that often.
No, they're not a very passive group killing penalties, are they? That's a couple of times where they've just taken advantage of a mistake and raced up the ice. He's tight to the net. He doesn't have much time, and that snapshot beats the goaltender from the low slot.
Schen's won the draw here in the open ice. Fires it into the offensive corner. Boston's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Here they come on the attack. Shot in front. Scores! A shorthanded goal.
Well, you're just trying to kill the penalty off. This is terrific work as they take advantage of a little bit of a bobble and they go ahead and capitalize shorthanded. Once you get the goalie down, you better not give him another chance. The shooter sticks this right up into the top of the net. Perfect goal.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Puck grab by Carlo. Both teams back to even strength, and after giving up a short-handed goal, it's an opportunity the power play unit would probably sooner forget.
Well, that doesn't go according to plan. The power play's done, and they've given up a shorty. Those are always deflating.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Bergeron. Stick save by the goaltender.
Yeah, he's right in front of the puck, too. There's really nowhere that puck's going to squeak through.
Here in the back half of this period, Boston's offense is showing no signs of slowing down as they have extended this blowout. Cannon of a shot! Oh, comes up with a stop. Moves it to Johansson. Lets the wrister go. Save made by the goalie.
Smothered that in close chance.
Picked up along the wall by Perron. Perron's moving the puck through his own zone. Puck picked up by Bouwmeester. Bouwmeester's got it along the wing. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. They've got numbers. Slides it across. It's in. He scores. Boston's taken full advantage of their scoring opportunities with a comfortable lead here in the first. Corrali's won it. Puck scooped up by Krug. Carlo's got it in the defensive end.
11 minutes, 17 seconds.
Drives it to the front of the net. Stopped by the goaltender. We got a delayed call coming up here as the referee raises his hand. He's getting called for interference here. He doesn't seem to like it. You like the call?
I like the call. It's a good check. Hey, he doesn't have the puck, though. That's interference. You can't do that.
Another scoring opportunity looms here.
I like what they've done on the power play previously here, and so they really want to duplicate what they've done. They have to be aware the penalty killers will probably change approach. They have to be sharp for that.
Gets that puck back on a stick. Blocker saved by the goalkeeper. And he regains control of the puck. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Blocker save.
No room for the shooter. The goaltender snuffed it out.
Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Here he is all alone. Denies him.
Nowhere to go. Really good move, but the goalie is right in front of the puck.
The Bruins will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. That's dumped in, and they'll get a fresh set of legs out on the ice. Schen's got it through center. And that one's stolen at center ice. Marchand's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Here comes the call. Thomas gets called for the trip.
Fishing around for the puck. He gets his stick into the player's feet, and this becomes an easy call.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Takes the feed. With some moment, scores! Boston's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. Krejci's won the draw. Their man's now out of the box, and they'll take advantage on the power play. Comes up with the stop.
I like the goalie's positioning here. He was aggressive enough to make a save on a dangerous chance.
And now he moves it to Krug. Moves the puck. Pass to Krug. Slides away from his crease now to play the puck. Krug's got the puck in his own zone. Centering pass in front. He scores!
Well, they've been hoping that the extra work they've done on the power play would help them capitalize. They do a nice job there.
Boston's offense has been on fire to start this one, and still lots of time left in the first. This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway.
Assisted by number 13 and by number
Slides the puck near the front of the net. And he slides it quickly to McAvoy. And now it's grabbed by McAvoy. DeBrusque swooping in on the attack. Shot! Scores! What a shot!
Once he gets in that close, you know it's going to be a deke. He sells the shot, though. The goalie bites on it, and he goes to the forehand. Makes no mistake to put it in the net.
Boston's been the better team here in the late stages of this first period. More shots, more goals. Simple as that. Puck is dropped and play resumes. And now it's over to Krejci. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Denied by the goaltender. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. Tripped him up, and he's off to the box for it, Ray.
Reaching out for the puck, you get your stick into his feet. This is the consequence.
Power play unit going back to work.
Well, you can tell these guys must be bubbling with confidence here, James, because they've already scored on the power play tonight, and so they get another chance. They must feel good they have the formula tonight.
Can't get it to go. St. Louis gains possession undermanned. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Whacks it into the offensive zone. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Pasternak's got it on the offensive end. Here's a chance in front. Swing and a miss. Oh, and comes up with nothing on the play. Stopped by the blocker. Boston's offense has been shining brightly so far in this first period. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Oh, Ray, that opportunity right there.
He's got to get... Oh, that's going to be a penalty. They're going to have to call that.
Penalty coming up as the whistle stops the play. Johansson's going to the box for tripping.
Reaching for the puck, trying to be in position. You're just a little bit away, and then you get nabbed for tripping.
Yeah, it's always tough to use the I got. Look out! Here's a 2-on-0. He scores! He completes the hat trick.
And here come the doors opening up. They'll come out to clean up the hats that are going to be tossed onto the ice. 3 times he's been able to score tonight. What a great goal. He dekes the goaltender out after he blows the pack away and pulls away on the breakaway.
Boston's taken advantage of their opportunities offensively so far here in this first. More shots, more goals.
Assisted by number 75.
St. Louis has it in their own zone.
16 minutes, 55 seconds.
Boston's been the better team here in the late stages of this first period. More shots, more goals. Simple as that. O'Reilly's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Picking up some steam at center ice. O'Reilly's going to play it against the half wall. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. And as the penalty expires, they'll go to work now on the man advantage. Moves it on over to O'Reilly. Quick pass to Schwartz. From one point man to another. Shuts him down. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. A chance right in front. Denied by the blocker. The Bruins have outshot, outscored, and all around dominated here in this first. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Just wide. Boston's got the puck shorthanded. The Blues fail to capitalize on the power play. There it is! He scores! All over the rebound, and he taps it in!
Oh, that's a great move. He gets in so tight to the goaltender. He sells the shot, holds it onto his forehand, and then puts it away.
Boston's offense has been shining brightly so far in this first period. Krejci's won possession.
Scored by number 20.
Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. Right on the doorstep. There's the whistle as the puck heads out of play. Boston's taken advantage of their opportunities offensively so far here in this first. More shots, more goals. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Here's a blast, and he says no! Quick feed to Chara. Here's a blast, denies him with a save. Taken along the wall by Backus. St. Louis has it, taken by Blake. Feeds the puck across to Edmondson. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. Easily kicked away by the goalie. And that's all she wrote on the period. Not a moment too soon. Unbelievable pressure. But the period finally comes to an end.
Big dividends with PhonePoint, our exclusive fan loyalty program. Download our free app today and start earning great rewards. Scan the box.
Second period set to get underway. A one-sided affair.
I think it's time you finally pay me mine, yeah. Gotta open up and see. You had some love, they never lit the fire. No, they never burned bright like me.
that stranger coming over here, if you don't recognize him, I know your future well. Got a voice like sugar, sugar in your tea, and he could sing you in a song, sing it sweeter than me. Blind your eyes, steal your tongue. You'll take it when you're old, but money like some. Oh my baby, devil's gonna get you if I don't first. Take my body and do yours. Oh my baby, devil's gonna get you if I don't first. Take my body and do yours. See that stranger coming on the track. I can hear your mama, she's calling you back. Hit you like a fever, dream, and I touch you like a thief, and leave your pockets clean. Blind your eyes, steal your tongue. Get you when you're old now. Money like some. Oh my baby, devil's gonna get you if I don't first.
Well, here we go. Coaches putting in their final lists. The players checking their twigs. Who's got the magic? Shootout time. Deno's at center ice. He's ready to get this thing underway. Effective use of the paddle. That one. Pasternak's ready to rock here in this shootout.
David Pastrnak.
Tucks it in for the goal.
Completely undresses the goaltender here. He sells the initial move. The goalie can't. Catch up, and it's in the net.
Number 11, Brendan Gallagher.
Makes the move and scores!
I really like the way he executed this, Deke. He throws the goalie
Number 13,
and takes it around him to score.
Stopped by the goaltender.
Raft's right on top of this scoring chance. Nowhere for the puck to go.
for the Canadiens. Number 13, Max.
Stopped by the goaltender. Spectacular desperation play.
For Boston, number 63, Brad Marchand.
Makes the save.
Next shooter for Montreal, number 14, Nick Suzuki.
Stones him in front.
Well, what a quick reflex stop that is. Great scoring chance.
Makes the save.
Next shooter for Montreal, number 90, Thomas Tatar.
Oh, how did he keep that one out? What a save. You can look at his teammates' faces on that bench. They are exhausted. They'd love to see him win it right now. Well, he can really break it open with a goal here as we extend the shootout. Oh, and it goes off the stick! Krug's got a chance to be all that and a bag of chips if he can finish it. Turns it away. Lekkonen's the first skater up as we play a little bonus round here. Gives them nothing in front. The table is set, the cutlery's all in place, and he can be the hero right now. Big-time save on a big-time shot. Armia's up next here on this shootout. He's got a good chance to put his team ahead. Oh, what a move! Scores!
He really sells this. The goalie bites on the D, and he's able to finish it off.
Steps up and owns it.
That's why you're at the end of the shootout line. The pressure increases as the shots dwindle down. He had to score.
Number 41, Paul Byron.
Big save.
be surprised. Even veterans who have been around a while, they're like, okay, no more skating, no more practice, let's start playing.
And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. Puck is dropped. We're underway. Where hope still springs eternal here in this exhibition play. And now he moves it quickly to Montour. Snapper from the slot. Gets a paddle on it to make the save.
High-quality chance, high-quality save.
Takes the feed at the point. Receives the pass. Here's a short pass to Moore. Moves right to the middle. Puts it on net. And he comes up with it. Handles the puck at the point. Oh, and another big stop.
Really sharp. Never loses sight of the puck to make the second save.
The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. Buffalo's moving it along the wing. Back to the blue line. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Scooped up along the wall by Ristolainen. Sends a pass over. Wrist shot from the slot. Big time stop. Gets a blocker on it. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Lets it fly. Gets in front of it. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Big time stop there. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. Gets it over to Krislik. Handles the puck. Moves it quickly over to Krejci. Moves it around along the half wall. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. Girgensons has the puck against the half wall. Here's a chance on the backhand. Again, the denial by the goaltender. Moves it to DeBrusk. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Chance in front. Oh, and a good opportunity right there.
You don't get many chances. You want to finish them off, so he'll be a little frustrated as he heads back up ice.
Buffalo's got the puck against the half wall. Montour's got it in the offensive zone. Lets one go, and that's blocked. Dished on over to Krejci. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Fantastic save! Quick pass to Frolik. Puck grab by Frolik. Takes the pass. Quick feed to Frolik. Takes the shot. The Bruins get a hold of the puck. Puck picked up by Kemper. Moves it over to Bergeron. They've got the defense outnumbered.
Whoa!
Scores! It's in the back of the net!
Excellent puck movement on the odd man rush. They catch them short, and they make them pay.
Boston's offense has shown up here in the first as they take a one-goal lead.
They were ready to go. They were quick off the mark. Now that they've got the lead in the last half of this first period, they'll want to stretch it out before the first intermission.
Takes the feed at the back end. Moves along the blue line. And he slides it quickly to Pasternak. Buffalo's gained possession along the boards. Here's a short pass to Marchand. With possession along the wall. On the attack along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Marchand.
This has been a heck of a shift for them. They've got them hemmed into the offensive zone. Now they can carry the puck around as the defenders are just going to play a tight box. They look exhausted.
Drives it to the front of the net. Rips it. Answers it with an even better save. Through center along the... Bergeron. Puck scooped up by Middlestat. Handles the pass from the right side. Frolik's got it against the boards. Puts one on net. Scores!
Oh, the game back to level now. Anybody that's had a the lead is gone, and now we're evened up again.
Past the midway mark of the frame, James and Ray with you tonight. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Skates in behind the cage. Pass back to the point. Move to the middle. Moves the puck. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Slides the puck down low. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. Takes the feed up ahead. Along the half wall with the puck. Takes the feed. Scores! And the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a crushing goal to give up. But the other guys worked hard for it. They pressed the play, and now they've got the lead.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Buffalo's got a one-goal lead. Moves it around along the half wall. And it's a quick pass to DeBrusque. From the point. Oh, what a stop. Quick pass to Ellie. Ellie's gaining momentum. Looking to make something happen along the boards. From one end of the blue line to the other. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Into the corner now. That's off a stick. Nearing the final 60 seconds here of this first period. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play.
Trying to make something happen while trailing, and this one doesn't complete.
Now a quick pass to Ellie. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Moves the puck down low. Lets it fly wide of the net. Slides it to Kasha. 20 minutes is complete as the horn sounds, concluding period number one. Well, both goaltenders leak a little bit here. We've got a 2-1 game, and I can expect more of the same here if the first period was any indication. As both teams get a breather here in this first intermission, we'll do the same and get ready for period number two. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number two underway. Well, after an intriguing opening period, here we go. It's period number two. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. Ray, what's your assessment of the game to this point? He scores! Jumps on the rebound and makes it count. Boston's counter-punch pays off. They've evened things up here in the second.
They've had really good legs since the start of this period, and it seemed like a matter of time before they'd punch through.
Quick feed to Grzelcyk. Here's a shot and makes the save. James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro with you here in the early going of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Comes up with the stop. And now it's grabbed by Ristolainen. He carries the puck up along the wing. Here's a short pass to Ristolainen. Sends it out right in front. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Pasternak's got the puck. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Moves it quickly over to Ristolainen. Frolik's got it into offensive territory. Here's a shot, and there's the save. Picks it off, look out, denies him again.
After the first stop, he's in good position to make a second.
Up along the wing. Puts it to the front of the net. He scores!
Well, they break the tie here, James. This game had been hotly contested since it's been level. They now have found a way to jump into the lead. He's probably got about 2 seconds from the time that puck's delivered to find it. He can't see it, so he drops into the butterfly and hopes it hits him.
Boston's offense has come alive. You might say someone figured out how to use the controller here, Ray.
It looks like it. At least one guy has. A one-goal lead. They'd like it to be more.
And now he tries to get it across to Kasha. Dishes it to Krislik. DeBrusk's got it along the wing. And he slides it quickly to Moore. Big time stop with the glove. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Boston's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Moves it to Krislik. Looks to set up at the point now. Quick feed down low. And now he angles it across to Krislik with the stop. The Bruins are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. Krejci's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Quick pass to Krejci, and tries to make a diagonal pass to Kasha. Slides the puck over. Quick feed down low. Right in the slot. Snaps one on net, and that one's broken up. Great block there. Sobotka's got the puck along the wing. Back to the point it goes. Quick feed to Ellie. And now he moves it quickly to Sobotka. Takes a wrist shot, rings the iron.
Buffalo's ability to get back in this game is going to rely partly on luck. They get a bad break there as the puck scores. We're all tied up. And now their bench has a little more belief as they've evened up the score.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Ristolainen's taking it from his own end. Dumps it into the ozone. Passes over to Krislik. Carries it across the line. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Bergeron's going to play it against the half wall. And, look at this coming out of his crease. They're going to go here.
Bad blood between these two teams before the game starts. This is pretty predictable.
Well, we can see this one coming all along.
Right down Main Street. These teams don't like each other. This is predictable. The Bruins and their fans are pretty excited about the way that fight went. Now we'll see if they can take advantage of the momentum.
They'll play some 4-on-4.
4-on-4 play usually starts pretty cautiously. It takes one missed pass or one missed shot, and all of a sudden there's man advantage breaks opening up all over.
Kasha's got it in the offensive zone. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Carries it in. And now he moves it to Ristolainen. Oh, you can't miss that.
Now, somehow I got 408, James. You don't get any if you don't hit the net. Get it on target, man.
And that banks off a stick. With possession along the wall. Right to the middle. Back at the point, they set it up. Here's a shot. A little too much height on that.
Yeah, maybe take a little bit off and get it on the net. The goalie had to duck.
On the attack along the boards. Here's a short pass to Kasha, and he makes the save. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Big save by the goaltender once again.
Quick work. He makes 1 and 2 saves in a row.
From the point, and that goes wide.
Nobody's going to be able to block that unless they're way off target like his shot was.
Handles the saucer pass beautifully. Misses wide of the net. Boston's got the puck in the defensive end. Here's a chance. Sends it across. Couldn't light the lamp on that. What a chance.
Sometimes the puck just doesn't go where you want to finish it. He makes a good shot, but he can't capitalize.
A chance from the slot. Off the crossbar. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
He's so disappointed. He was shaking his head as he saw this up on the big board. That's a really good shot. He just hits the crossbar.
Past the midway mark of the frame, we got a tie game. Middlestats won the draw here in the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Montour. Moves the puck along the half wall. And he slides it quickly to Frolik. Sends the pass over. Big time play right there. And that one's stopped. Under all sorts of pressure, trying to protect the puck. Tries to get it to DeBrusque. Along the half wall with the puck. Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Takes it across the blue line. Ristolainen's got it against the boards. Moves it to Ristolainen. Moves it around along the half wall. There's the go-ahead goal, and we have a new game.
Taking the lead now, you control it. You push the pace, you push the other guys back on their heels.
Boston's look good offensively to this point, but they continue to trail here in the second. Taken by Ristolainen.
73, Casey Middlestat.
Settles things down and gets control of it once again.
Michael Foley. And by number 50.
Sends it in deep.
Rasmus Ristolainen.
Boston's got a hold of it along the wall.
49 seconds.
Over the line they come. Here's a shot.